What's going on, YouTube? We're back with my Genshin Impact playthrough. We're on to episode 63, and we pick up on Ganyu's main storyline quest. We have to help resolve some issues with taxation on a couple of the different proprietors here in Liyue Harbor. So I think we're going to jump into that and see where this quest takes us. Let's go. So it looks like we need to head down this direction, as we need to go talk to Bolai, who I think is underneath this dock here. So let's glide on down. Here he is.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Liyue Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Liyue Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
He seems to know a little something about this.
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
That's real petty.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
Okay.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Qingce Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Bolai.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Qingce Village.
How come?
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
All right. We have to go to the Carpenters and speak with Master Lu. So Qingce Village is a little ways away. So it looks like we probably have to teleport here. Ooh, it's raining here. All right. Time to go find the Carpenter. Looks like he might be down here. Ah, some artifacts. Here he is. Master Liyue.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Qingce really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
Master Liyue, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Liyue Pavilion, right? Why would the Qingce care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Liyue. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Bolai was right.
Hey, guess we're on to something here.
Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
What? That seems oddly inconvenient.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
All right.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
He is just out here in the rain.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
What are they doing here?
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Shouldn't we observe him for a while first?
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qingce.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
All right. Suspicious Fatui.
Everybody stand back! Oh no! Power sword!
Come on.
Odds revealed! Feel the beat! Air it up!
Got him.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I think we were harsh enough.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce Village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Clear the warehouse of its occupants. All right. Where is this warehouse? It's over here. Okay. Let's teleport. All right. So the warehouse is over here, it looks like, with some enemies. Looks like we might need to clear them.
Seems like the troublemakers were nothing more than a few churls. Let's show them what we got.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Knock this guy down. Get out of the spinny.
Hey, not the guitar!
Amp it up. Go, Tartaglia. Is that everyone? Oh, there's this guy. Get him. Oh, there's reinforcements. Oh, there's reinforcements coming from both sides. Let's take these two out first. Whoop!
By royal decree. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Did he just run off the mountain?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Wait, so did he really fall off the mountain? Hey, he's down here. Amp it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're mine.
Reveal thyself.
Rip time.
There we go. Shield gone. And we just bop him a little more.
All clear. Let's look around for the invoice.
Okay. So it looks like we probably need to go back up there.
Yeah.
So where would the invoice be? Over here?
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
What about this one? Oh. That's just artifacts. Is this it?
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Maybe here?
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Nice! And we can collect this chest. And it looks like we need to go back now to UA Pavilion. And that is going to take us back to here, and we'll glide on down. And we're back in the harbor. We're back.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Alright, well, looks like we now need to go to Second Life and talk to that shop. I think we'll pick up there, having already found the invoice for the first half. We'll pick up there in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and catch you next time.